Grandma. Like, hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Feodora Makambiala, and I'm popularly known as Ife Pinkies. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. And if you're a returning subscriber, I love you. I really do enjoy you. So in today's video, I'll be talking about the tragedy that led into me becoming a baker. And without wasting much of your time, I'll just jump right into the video. Grab your popcorn, grab your sweets, grab anything grabbable, give you your drink because it's gonna be right. So one fateful day in the month of September 2018, I was so much in a hurry to the extent that I took a bike. Not alone, but with my son on a baby carrier. And I was taking the bike to a taxi park that was just a few minutes, about 2 minutes away from my house at the time. So I'm getting to the taxi park. On arriving the taxi park, it happens to be on a slopey road. For some reason that I cannot explain to you right now, the bike, there's this stand. If you know a bike very well, there's this stand. If you know a bike, I mean Okada. I don't mean like bike. So there's this stand of this metal that they use in standing a bike when it's not in motion. So for some reason that stand dropped and it was scratching on the floor. I just heard a loud sound and people were like alerting us that something was happening right there. So I just peeked, and I saw that it was bringing out sparks. The bike was bringing out sparks or something like that. So the bike man tried to, just get a hold of himself, but he lost balance finally. To me, it just felt like his brake failed or something like that. So in the midst of all of this, I had just a few seconds to make a decision on what I wanted to do. So I quickly looked behind me. I saw cars speeding and coming towards me, and I looked ahead of me. There was an express ahead of me. If you know Third Mainland Bridge very well, so it was this express, and cars don't stop. They hardly stop. If you know what that express, so that was the situation I found myself in. I could not gamble whether I should stay on the bike with my son and maybe a miracle will happen. I couldn't take risk for a reason. Okay, so let me just give you a little bit. I just had a baby. My son was 3 months old. I had a baby through CS, and I was still healing. You won't believe the healing process took long, but that's a story for another day. Anyways, I jumped out of the bike because that was the only thing I could think about. I needed to protect my son. I mean, a mother's love. I didn't even care about myself. I did not. I was so selfless to the extent that I didn't mind whatever happened to me. I just needed myself to be fine. So I jumped out of the bike and landed on a car, one of the taxis there. And that was all I could remember for some seconds until I opened my eyes and a lot of people, over 100 people surrounded me. Some agueros were trying to steal my phone. Some people were trying to steal my purse. While some women and men were forcibly trying to take out my son from the baby carrier while I was lying down on the floor. So I had so much to do. I was like, stop. So I had to be very careful. I needed to be alert, so that I don't lose my phone, I don't lose my purse, I don't lose, something valuable to me. At the same time as everything was happening around me, I didn't know that something bad had happened to me. They were just alerting me, just telling me that I should see the car, it was dented, that the car had dented, and I should go to the hospital. I should go to the hospital to pick me for checkup and a scan, brain scan, this, that. They're just saying so many big words. So in the process, I just looked at them like, what are these people saying? I'm fine. I wasn't feeling anything. So I stood up, to just say, okay, let me just get a taxi that can take me to the clinic to check up on myself and my son. You won't believe what happened. Yes, your guess was right. I fell down with my son on the baby carrier. I fell to the floor as I took a step. I took about 2 steps and I fell down to the floor. I still didn't understand what was going on. I thought maybe I was still dizzy because I kind of passed out for some seconds. So I thought maybe I was still dizzy. And I got up again and took some steps again and I fell to the floor. At this time, I started feeling a pain on my knee. I was wondering what's going on. On getting to the clinic, the doctors examined my son. All thanks to God, it was perfectly fine, no scratch, nothing broken, nothing missing. I give praise God for that. And when he examined them, my brothers and sisters, the doctor told him that I had a fracture. And in my mind, I was like, oh, fracture, maybe it's just something tiny. Okay, there was a part I skipped. When I fell the second time, some adults came and they were like, oh, no, like just a small dislocation. If you understand Yoruba, you understand this man. It's just a small dislocation, and they were, trying to set my leg, thinking that it was a dislocation. Now, if I knew better, I wouldn't have allowed them to touch my leg at that point because they actually worsened fracture. The doctor told me to go for an x-ray, and I went for the x-ray. I'm coming back. I was just seeing grammar. Like I just didn't understand why a fracture. They gave it so many names. They gave it so many technical, like I was just confused. I was scared. I mean, I've been paid for bridal makeup jobs. I think I got like 2 bridal makeup jobs there that I've been paid for. The doctor referred me to the popular hospital. I went there and I was placed on POP. The doctors were on strike at that point in time. Everything was just frustrating. I had to start a new x-ray, spent money, told me to do CT scan, so many things that were just costing money. At this point in time, I was so tired, I was exhausted, I was angry. I think after 2 days of the POP, I realized that the way they set my knee was wrongly positioned. So inside the POP, I could feel that my knee was a bit displaced. So I kind of told my husband that I need to get this POP out of my leg. Eventually, we went to the clinic and we removed that POP. We said, okay, there's a better one. They called it net or something like that, more expensive. And when they removed the former one, they saw that there was an error. So they just apologized. Imagine, error of my own knee. So they apologized to me and they put the next POP. That was within a week. Ladies and gentlemen, the second POP they put was also wrongly placed. In fact, this one was now worse than the previous one because this one felt as if this new POP they put felt as if they were squeezing my knee, tying my knee, or I don't know, it just was. I could just feel that it was wrongly positioned again. So I told my husband I needed to get it out. At this point, my husband just told me that I was just overreacting and I just said attention. So when it wasn't possible, I took a knife and trust me now, I started to get things done on my own. So when he saw that I was serious about it, like I was in so much pain, we went to the clinic. A client of mine also, reached out to me and I explained to her that, oh, I had this issue and blah, 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 blah. She was so kind, kind enough to book me in a clinic and all of that. And I went to see surgeon in charge. The next situation was for me to get surgery done. My surgery is going to take about 6 hours. Guys, in fact, told me the surgery was going to take 6 hours and they're going to need, like some body parts of a dead person to fill up some spots and some things and all of that, some screws or nails. When they started getting screws, nails, I was like, no, I don't think I want to go through another surgery after this one I just went through 3 months ago and I'm still recovering from. So I wasn't even having it. The third option he gave me was to have my leg hung up for 3 months at the hospital. I won't be able to go out, I won't be able to move, I won't be able to do anything until after 3 months. They told me the consequences of not doing any of the 3. The consequence was that I would forever live. This period of my life was really, really, really the toughest. It was so tough for me because, I went from being a celebrity makeup artist, so I was a mom, I was happy that everything was going well for me, and then this thing happened to me. I questioned God, I'm not going to lie to you, I questioned God several years. God, why would you allow this kind of thing to happen to me? Why didn't you stop me by all means from taking that life? Why did this happen to me? I was out of work for over 3 years. I couldn't work. I had to abandon my makeup page. In fact, I didn't even know how to go back to my makeup page or go back to tell my clients to say, okay, I'm back. It just felt like when I recovered, it felt like life had moved on and everybody had left me. But this is me fulfilling my own part of the vow I made to God. I told God, my secret things. I said, God, if you heal me of this without having my leg being amputated, without having to go through surgery, and I'm fine, I'm not limping, you know, I will come back and share the story with people and let them know that you did it. I'm just here to give the glory back to God and encourage you all that please, if you're going through any downtime, if you're depressed, if you're sad, if you're feeling weak, I mean, whatever thing you're going through, it's valid. I've been through it and I understand that it is valid. Your feelings are valid, but I just want you to know that there's always light at the end of the tunnel. Until I see you in my next video, stay happy, guys. Hello. So, guys, there.